Hey everybody, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and today I'd like to paint some butterflies. I'll show you the prototype that I'm talking about. What I'm going to what I did here was I drew out the butterflies in pencil. I don't know if you can see that, but I drew them out ahead of time. And then what I want to do is before I paint them, I want to go over the background with another color. On this one I did a light green. And I think on this one I'm going to do like a blue. So I'm going to be using the Kuretake paints, and I highly recommend them. I love them. And what I'm going to use are I'm going to use the Aqua Elite by Princeton. It's number 6. And I'm also going to use the number 8 Princeton Velvet Touch. And I may even use my Grabby number 1. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do with my Aqua Elite is and I have 2 jars of water, is I'm just going to go over the background with some water and just wet down the paper. Oh, before I get started, I should tell you what kind of paper I'm using. So I am using Meeden watercolor paper. It's hot press, 100% cotton. There was 20 sheets in here, and it's 300 GSM, acid free. So I really like this paper, and it's sealed all around. It's a block. So what you do when you're done is you go in here with like I don't know which side. Oh, it's this side. You go in here with like you know, a paper opener, letter opener, and you just go around the whole side and you open it up that way. So I have 2 jars of water. One jar is for my is my dirty water. The other jar is for clean water. So what you do is the dirty water, you keep rinsing your brush out in the dirty water, and when you want to pick up a new color and not contaminate it with another color after you've cleaned it, you will go back into the clean water and just make sure all the other paint is off. I'm also using just a cotton rag. You can use paper towels if you want, but that's what I'm using. It works out great. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to go around the butterfly with some wet, just wet the paper, and it just gives it a nice background. I mean, white is nice if you just want white. I'm just into colors. If you saw my place, you'd understand. There's color everywhere, and I think I'm going too far into the butterfly. So, you know, it's kind of hard to talk and paint. Usually, you know, you're sitting here, you're quiet, you're listening to music, you hear the noise outside, could be the lawn guy, birds, dogs barking, and now it's just me talking to you. So I'm going around this and wetting it down. And this will just make it easy to spread the paint. And that's why I'm doing it. So around the butterfly, in here, just go over this again one more time. And then I'll spread a color. Okay, so on the last one, I did a light green. And this one, I'm thinking, should have thought about this ahead of time, but I didn't. So I think what we're going to use is Horizon Blue. So I'm going to go in, and I pre-wet these, and I probably should have used my other brush, but we're going to go like this and down. I think it's Horizon Blue, yeah. So we're going to go around like this, and you can see the water, not the water, the paint is just moving around like that. I'm just going to, and then what I'll do is I'll dry it so it doesn't go into the other paints when I paint the butterflies, plural. So I'm going to go around that, around like that, up, bring it around, and just spread the paint. Now you don't, like I said, you don't have to do this. I just like to do it. little bit of that off. And wipe my brush off, go back into the light blue, horizon blue, yeah. And then just spread the paint. Just gives it a soft background. Okay, here we go, around. And there we go. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's done. Now the next thing I want to do, oh my goodness, I got quiet. Just realized I zoned out. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is wet the wings of the butterfly. So I'm going to wet the wings of the butterfly and go around like that, over here like this, and like that. And I think I need to be careful that I didn't wet the inside of his body. So let me go back over that again. And go like this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is just drop some water. And we're going to use turquoise blue. I'm going to wet it. And we're just going to go around the perimeter and let it move. Because that's what water likes to do. It likes to move. So we're just going to put the turquoise blue around like that. Just going to dot, 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 and let it move. We're going to get some more turquoise blue, and we're going to go around the outside. Do the same thing here. And you can see it moving. And just let it move. With the tip of my brush, just go. Want to make sure that I got the areas where I drew in pencil. Okay, so I'm going to rinse that off, and I'm going to go in, rinse that off, and I'm going to go back in now and do the other butterfly. Okay, here we go with the other butterfly. Wet it down. Okay, now let's get another color. So I'm thinking about, I'm sorry, I can't even read this. Cadmium red. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 over cadmium red. And we're just gonna use the tip of our brush and drop it in. Get the outer perimeter. Oops. Let's get more. Whoops, wrong one. All right, let's get the, it's 4 over, yep, 4 over. Get the other, and this is wet on wet. We're gonna go up here, wet on wet. Just using the tips, the tip of the brush. And go around with the tip. There we go. And maybe just make this a little bit darker. And this right here. Okay. Rinse that off. And now we're going to go in with the last one. Just wet the brush and go in and wet the wings of the butterfly. And this time I think I'm going to go for malachite. Let's get a little bit more water on here, and we're just going to drop the malachite in and let that disperse around the wings. There we go. Around the wings. Get a little bit more malachite. Wet the brush and spread that around. Do the same thing on the top. Get a little bit more malachite. and just cover the outer. I'm not a fast painter. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is take the hair dryer. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit first because I don't want to turn on the hair dryer and blow it, you know, everything all around. I want it to dry kind of naturally, so I will be right back. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go inside. So I'm going to grab some cadmium yellow and just go inside like that. So I'm not wetting the paper this time. I'm just going in, showing you two different ways of doing it. And so, of course, this isn't a realistic butterfly. This is more of a whimsical butterfly. And I'm just going to go in here and bring it up and then down like this. There we go. Okay, and then for the red one, I'm going to use cadmium orange. And I'm going to go in there like this and just bring it in. And then on this one also. And then use the point and just go around the body like that. And then continue. You can also do, oh, I went into the wrong one. Okay, you can also do wet on wet. So I'll wet this one and show you. And bring in some cadmium orange and just, probably too much. Just spread that around. Okay, on to the green. So the green, I think I'm going to use the pink, which is Cherry Blossom Pink. I think that'll look nice with the malachite. So we're going to go in like this. We're just going to go around the spaces where it's white and follow it down the body. Like that. Okay, down here. I really enjoy these Kuretake paints. They're absolutely gorgeous. Very opaque, and you can make them translucent, you know, by just watering them down. They're beautiful. Okay, here we go. Add a little water and just blend that in, and you can see it's a little bit more opaque already, if that's what you're looking for. Just put a little bit more in there, and then I love these paints. Oh my god. I bought Winsor & Newton paints. I haven't used them with you, but I think what I'm going to do is put up, let's put a little pink in here too. That looks nice. I think I'm going to do another video with the Winsor Newtons, and I'll do another abstract to show you what they look like. Okay, so now the next thing I want to do is some flowers. So I think I'm just going to play around with the pen And over here, I'm going to do a circle. There we go. Do a couple more like that. There we go. Do another one. Okay, one more. It should be uneven. Not uneven, odd numbers. For some reason, I'm learning that odd numbers are preferred. I'm not sure why. Okay, so what I'm going to use next are the gold. I'm going to go in there with, no, you know what? No, I'm going to do the cobalt blue. Cobalt blue. For the leaves. For the petals, rather. And just go around like that. There, get a little bit more. Fill in the leaves. Like that. Just go over some of these. Just make them a little bit darker. Like that. There we go. And we'll let that dry. Then we're going to go in with, what are we going to go in with? I'm going to use purple. Let's wet the purple. And do some purple flowers. And 5. Let's bring this one out. Okay, there we go. Let's do another one in purple. Do one up here. It's a little bit more water than I should have on my brush, but I'm going to keep going. Take these up. Like that. Then I think what I'm going to do is some turquoise green deep. So we'll get some water. And I'm going to do some flowers like this. I'm going to do eucalyptus. Just fill it in. It's okay if some are lighter. And then maybe just paint the sides. Like that. There we go. Okay, so let's fill in these with some blush gold. I'm going to use some blush gold. We're just going to add dots to the inside. And then maybe we'll do the same. No, we'll do something different in here. We'll do some cadmium orange. And we'll put cadmium orange in here. Cadmium orange in there. And now we need to do the bodies. So we're going to use burnt sienna. And we'll start here at the point. Work our way around the head. And then just paint it in. Do the same with the other bodies. Actually, let's do something different on the other ones. So on this one, I think we'll do, let's do the cadmium yellow. Wet it. We'll do the cadmium yellow. Because we're going for whimsical. Okay, and then for this one, maybe we'll do, let me look at what I have here. We'll do turquoise blue. And we'll go in here with turquoise blue, wet the brush. Too much. Okay, be careful not to touch your other paints. There we go. All right, so we'll let those dry. And then next we want to do some stems. So we're going to use the sap green. Wet it with the sap green. And we're going to go like this and like that with the sap green. Then I think I'm going to take my smaller brush, get my smaller brush, and go in with the light, what is it? Oh no, it's sap green. So here, I'm going to go like this. This was sap green light. I said the wrong one. So this is going to go like that, like that. I'm going to go like that. And this is going to go down like that. And then we're going to make some leaves that are going to go out like this, just like that. Just little lines like that. Very simple. That, and then there we go. And this one, like that. Okay, next we're going to go in with the like that. Just paint some leaves. Point. Like that. Then we're going to go in, sap green light, and we're going to come down like this, and we're just going to bring them down like that, and then bring leaves down like that. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is let this dry, so I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back, and what I want to do now is go around it with the pen. And just outline it. And then I like to do the squigglies antennas, and then just give it a whimsical kind of body. Let's go around this one. And around this. And don't worry if your pen lines are not exactly where the paint is, because that's what gives it its character. There we go. We did this already. We're going to go down the leaves. And just give it some whimsy. Around the leaves. And let's do this side. This side and around there. Okay, now what we have to do is this. We can go down like this, around the leaf, up, around. There we go. And around. There. There. Okay, and then let's go around this, the eucalyptus, and down, and around, and here we go. Up the other side. And around. Okay, let's finish this butterfly. I'll give you some wings, some eyeballs. We'll go around your body like this. Give you some lines and then around the wings, and we're almost done. There. There. Okay, the next thing, oh, we gotta finish you. Some eyeballs over here. And then what I'd like to do is some lines. Maybe some little dots for the seeds, and I might take my white, there you are, the gel pen, go around there, go around like this, maybe do a couple of dots there, couple of dots here, dot here, dot there. And then the other thing I want to do is sprinkle another color. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the flowers. So I'm going to cover this flower. Actually, I'm not going to cover the flowers. I'm going to go with a, we're going to do turquoise. So turquoise is here. I'm going to get the turquoise. And then what we're going to do is stand up and just go around and lightly. You want to make sure you don't get this anywhere else but your painting. A little bit more. You know what you do? You wet your brush. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that. It's our little whimsical butterfly and garden, flower garden, and that's it. I hope if you did like it, please hit the like, and if you'd like to see more, subscribe and hit the notification button so it tells you when I'm coming on. And with that, I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye bye, everybody.